This day in history is the way that we do it here on the Scott Show podcast. We are here with this day in history for today, December 18th, the 352nd day of the year. 13 more days remaining in the calendar year, and then we move on to 2018. But we're going to be looking back, starting in the year 1655. Normally we go a little further back from that, but there really wasn't anything extremely interesting back then, so we'll just go with 1655. The Whitehall Conference ends with a determination that there is no law preventing Jews from re-entering England after the Edict of Expulsion in 1290. So this rule took effect and changed only 300 and some odd years difference. So there you go. In 1777, the United States begins to celebrate its first Thanksgiving, marking a recent victory by rebels over British General John Burgoyne at Saratoga in October. In 1787, New Jersey becomes the third state to ratify the Constitution. In 1865, Secretary of State William Seward proclaims the adoption of the 13th Amendment prohibiting slavery throughout the United States. In 1917, a resolution with the language of resolution containing the language of the 18th Amendment to enact prohibition is signed and passed by the Congress. In 1932, the Chicago Bears defeat the Portsmouth Spartans in the first NFL championship game. 1944, World War II's 77, a little bit different than that. 77 B-29 Super Fortress and 200 other aircraft of U.S. 14th Air Force bomb Hanko, China, a Japanese supply base. Project SCORE, the first communications satellite, is launched 1958. 1972, Vietnam War. President announces that the United States will engage North Vietnam in Operation Linebacker 2, a series of Christmas bombings after peace talks collapsed with North Vietnam. Back in 2002, then-Governor Gray Davis of the great state of California announces the state would face a record deficit of $35 billion, roughly double the figure reported during his re-election campaign 1 month earlier. In 2006, United Arab Emirates held their first elections, and in 2015, Kensington, there you go. The last deep coal mine in Great Britain closes. Lots of really awesome birthdays going on today. Christina, the Queen of Sweden's birthday in 1626. Archduke Franz Ferdinand in 1863. You might remember him from that little thing he started after somebody killed him and started World War I. Yeah. Joseph Stalin was born in 1878. Ty Cobb, born in 1886. Keith Richards, who stays alive, God only knows how, was born in 1943. Steven Spielberg, 1946. I would not expect him to be that old, but that's alright. Ray Liotta, 1954. Brad Pitt, born 1963, so happy birthday to Brad Pitt. Stone Cold Steve Austin, born 1964, so happy birthday to Steve. Don Beebe, he is born in 1964, a football player and coach. Rob Van Dam, born 1970. Sia, the singer, Sia, born in 1975. Trish Stratus, 1975. 1978, Katie Holmes. And 1980, Christina Aguilera celebrating her birthday day. So happy birthday to all of those wonderful people. Only the first 4 have passed away, so all the rest of them are celebrating their birthday above ground. So that's awesome, and hopefully you guys have a great day. We have a few deaths to cover, not too many. Just wanted to bring up some of them. We got Magnus III, the King of Sweden, died in 1290. Alfonso II of Naples died in 1495. Joseph Barbera, who created Hanna-Barbera, died in 2006. James Pickles died in 2010. And Zsa Zsa Gabor died this day last year, 2016. A national day in Qatar. It is Republic Day in Niger, and it is UN Arabic Language Day, United Nations. I screwed that up earlier, so I want to take another shot at it here on this date in history. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so very much for joining me on this day in history, and we will see you guys here real soon on the Scott Show Podcast.